Hey guys, 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 it's TF2 guys. Remember this game, guys? Yeah, it might not be Overwatch or Dude 4, but it is nearly a 9-year-old video game that has exceeded the life of many other online multiplayer-focused games. I think it's safe to call Team Fortress timeless. I haven't played a proper TF2 game in about 2 weeks now, possibly longer than that. But it's always a blast jumping back into this one. It's also given me some thoughts on how Overwatch will possibly perform, now that it's available to the public and all that. I don't intend to play Overwatch. Despite its positive attributes and very well animated shorts, I really cannot motivate myself to purchase this game. Not that many people would really care for my initial thoughts, but I'll spell them out as quick as I can. Firstly, I have this very horrid mental condition that makes me anxious about trying new things. Undertale is still sitting in my library, taunting me. Doom 4 seems to have made a positive impact, but the visuals just don't really seem to appeal to me all that much. Now, of course, Overwatch has comforting similarities to Team Fortress. It has the vibrant colors, team-based objectives, the class-balanced priorities. Really, this would be one game that I should probably be focusing on right now. But it also kinda creates a fork in the path. Would I enjoy Overwatch so much that I devote less time to TF2? Or would it lose its charm after enough time, and would the vortex that is Team Fortress 2 pull me back into the dust-covered deserts and spy tech factories? I'm trying to keep an open mind here, and for the sake of argument, one could say I could devote time to both. But really, I'm not a multitasking person at heart, and one would inevitably overtake the other. I kind of have this tendency to go on a binge with a certain game if I happen to enjoy it enough. And it's not a matter of urgent prioritization, really. I would not play either of these games for the competitive scene. Probably because in order to play TF2 competitively, you need to have the skill and reaction time of a paranoid schizophrenic. And I don't imagine that Overwatch would be a far cry from that. I play video games for fun, and the adrenaline rush that some people get from a competitive experience just isn't what I'm searching for. I suppose the other detail would be Overwatch's cast of characters. They just seem so generic. Like, the only thing I know about the British girl is that she has a butt. That's it, her personality is butts. And then there's that John Wayne figure who has some strange obsession with 12 o'clock. I'm probably just making narrow-minded assumptions here, so call me out on that if you wish. It's just that the animated shorts I've seen about things like the Samurai Brothers and the Soldier Guy in Spain 2.0 just really don't give me the impression that these characters have anything interesting to provide. And those are my initial thoughts and fears out of the way, and you can probably tell it's mainly nitpicking. Art-wise, it has a solid presentation. Gameplay-wise, according to the one review I've seen of the game, apparently it requires a few tweaks, but it's bound to be addicting. I just don't intend on jumping in the bandwagon just yet. In fact, one might say it left the station about 3 minutes ago. Now, in other news, for anyone who has been following my Serious Talks videos, the next one is nearly complete. It just requires a couple of finishing touches. And that's partially what's been distracting me from playing TF2. It takes some time to develop one of those review videos. In general speaking, my addiction to TF2 is certainly not as strong as before. But still, you approach the game with a bouquet of flowers and you just end up enjoying all of the crazy occurrences that happen, such as watching a soldier get a very sweet market garden, or a spy chain stabs the entire fleet pushing the payload cart. Or just watching about 4 or 5 pyros running aimlessly around the map, all who happen to be on the same team. It's little things like this that just make me laugh, and I doubt any other game could emulate this so perfectly. Anyway, I don't think I've made a commentary more half-assed than this one. I think it was supposed to be about Team Fortress, and then I remembered that Overwatch was a game that everyone is playing, and... Really? How have any of you managed to watch this entire video?